So the completion of the exercises this morning, the hands-on operations that you did in the warehouse with the vehicles and the items concludes the workshop, and we really appreciate your participation in this workshop over the last 3 days and all the feedback that you've given us. And I hope you've found it to be useful to you and, and worth your time. So during the workshop, you learn how to operate 3 instruments for explosive detection. A few of you already had some experience with IMS, but I saw over the last couple of days that you became very familiar with these 3 instruments and very confident in the operation of the instruments. This workshop also introduced you to a new approach to explosive detection, which is to associate the presence of volatiles to the presence of explosive, and which is a different way of doing things for the instrumental detectors, but it's exactly what the canines do when they associate the presence of volatiles to an explosive. You were able to sample air above an item in both static and dynamic modes, so you became proficient in doing that. And you were able to make a relatively large number of measurements in a relatively short amount of time, approximately 40 to 50 measurements in less than 2 hours. So that's a very good efficiency for the use of these explosive detection devices or detectors. And based on your feedback so far, your performance and the performance of the detection system was good, generally speaking. So if, Patty, do you have some comments?
Yes, I also want to thank you as part of Field Forensics for taking your time to come and participate in this workshop and for your enthusiasm during the lectures and during the actual lab exercises. I am going to take back your concerns to our company, and we just want you to think of this as an ongoing effort towards continuing to improve the PCBME device and help you to do your job. So we're currently developing ancillary devices for the PCBME and also associated holders for each and every IMS instrument, as many of them as possible, so we can immediately dispense them to the first responders that already have their IMS units available. So again, I'd like to thank you very much for your participation.
Is there anybody who wants to make any comments, observations that you want to?
I'd like to say thank you for the invite. It definitely opened up my eyes on, I think, on capabilities that we could utilize, at least in the bomb squad world, maybe post-blast investigations, et cetera. So I do appreciate the invite. Thank you for that.
Anybody else?
I look forward to the future with your technology. I see a bright one for it, and there are some niche opportunities in the first responder world where I think you'll be very successful as you develop along. So I look forward to that when I can really use it to its maximum benefit.
Thanks, Adam. And if there's no other comments, anybody else? If not, then thank you again. Thanks to all of you for your frank and kind remarks and for your participation and all your hard work. I saw you worked really hard this morning, so thanks a lot. All right.